Hey guys, this is No In Particular here, and today I'm joined by Goblin, and today we're going to be talking about some more of our loadouts. Alright guys, so this is my new loadout. I'm probably going to run it some other time. Obviously, without the fact of a helmet mount, I don't have a mount to be able to put it on the ball cap. I'm not going to record with it on, but I'll probably include pictures with it some other time. So this is a sort of a Milspeed kind of loadout. So on one side of Airsoft you have the Mil Sims, which is very hardcore LARP raiders and your reenactors and everything. On the other side you have kind of the paintball masks, the run and gun, HPA, all that fun stuff. And this is kind of the sweet sort of middle. I know Unicorn Leia kind of tagged the phrase of Milspeed, where how she would wear all of like essentially a plate carrier and a paintball mask. They also had a Not So Round Table talk about kind of Milspeed on Evike. Say it how it's spelled.
It's like Nike.
No. Shut up.
If we did it like that, it'd be Evike. Because Nike is Nike.
No. Anyway, so this is my loadout. So I'm using a lot of parts that I've used in the past, and I'm using some new parts you guys might not have seen on the channel. So we're gonna start off with the base weapon against the M45. I haven't actually covered any of the new changes. They've appeared in videos, but I haven't actually covered any of the new changes of the M45. Again, all the internals are stock. However, I think 2 or 3 weeks after I made that first loadout video, I was wanting a different, longer handguard to still give me that sort of recessed suppressor sort of look. So I actually reached out to Ares directly, and all I wanted was the barrel nut and the outer barrel, as well as the long handguard. And that way I would just slap in the new hop-up unit, the old hop-up unit, the old inner barrel, the shortened inner barrel, and just slap on the barrel nut and longer handguard and call it good. However, Ares was kind enough to send me the barrel nut, outer barrel, inner barrel, hop-up unit, and long handguard for about 90 bucks. So that was a huge shout out to them. So yeah, so this is actually the longer handguard for the M45, the long handguard series that actually has the, not the pistol brace, but the other stock. Again, this isn't the handguard that can change, but I am still running the shortened inner barrel to give that suppressor sort of look.
It's a foldable stock, right?
It's not a foldable, oh crap, what is it? No, it's that one that you need an Allen key in order to adjust, and the stock's like a thin piece, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll include pictures and everything. Again, just on the Blackhawk 1-point sling, just for convenience, and also I don't need a 2-point sling for this because there's no need to. And then going over gear, I'm running my Comtech 2s that I've always been running. This time I actually have a OD green helmet cover, as well as a fog Reese cap. Going down, this is actually, I think, is a really perfect civvy sort of loadout, just because of how sort of mobile it is. So this is actually the belt I use for work. This is a Vara, V-A-R-J-A. I'll link it to it in the comments below. Their sort of gunfighter belt. It is a cheaper version of the Ronin setup, of the Ronin Senshi belt, I think it's called, but this is much cheaper. I've been wearing this thing for over a year, no complaints, and I've used it both for airsoft and for real steel applications. So I'm actually running that same neutral paddle holster, again with the SAI skeletonized, not skeletonized necessarily, just the carved out slide, the SAI branded slide and barrel, and then just stippled grip, the same thing as I had in the last video. Again, this is a work belt, so that explains why there is a Benchmade seatbelt cutter and an actual gunshot wound kit. If I were to get a belt setup similar like this, specifically for airsoft, I would certainly get this pouch again from T-Rex Arms. I think they call it like their general purpose pouch. But I would fill it up with not gunshot wound kits. And then going to the back, I have a rolled up dump pouch because this dump pouch is too shallow to actually fit the giant, super long, not overcompensating for anything M45 mags. So once again, the M45 mags are too long for the dump pouch. And yes, I do have an actual set of handcuffs, again, work belt. And then I have a double pistol mag taco pouch from HSGI in here, and that's holding 2 pistol mags. So yeah, that goes under the belt. Again, it's just essentially just a different design of the Ronin Senshi belt and everything. And the paddle holster is actually just wedged onto the actual outer belt. So that's really good for that application. Now going down to the actual drop leg. I know the stipulation of drop legs, but it really just depends on how they're set up, how tight they are, and all what you have on it. So this is the HSGI drop leg rig in multicam black, and this just has a single strap. However, up top it has the 2 points of contact. That is what prevents the swinging that you get with a lot of the cheaper drop leg rigs. I think Matrix now released one that actually has the 2 points contact to the belt, so that's a really great option. And then the only thing I do have on the actual rig is just a Matrix triple SMG mag pouch that I also got from Evike. A lot of this stuff has been sourced from Evike. Like I got the holster, I got the triple mag pouch, and I got the dump pouch from Evike. So I use them for a lot of different stuff. I also got them for the Ranger bands, the suppressor, and the foregrip that are on the M45 as well. And then the mags and stuff are also from Evike. I just really like the stuff. So yeah, so that's my sort of Milspeed civilian kind of loadout. So yeah.
P7.
Also,
your new toy.
I did get my hands on a VFC gas blowback MP7. That's a lot of acronyms all in once. Can't snag any mags yet that I don't have to pay out the ass for shipping from. A bug just flew from the lens. In order to pay out the ass for shipping from somewhere in Singapore or China or whatever. So I'll have to just stick with the one single mag that time. The video I did post about it, there seemed to be a lot of comments of people saying I got scammed because the guy that was selling it to me said it was the only one in, and yet other places had stuff in stock. Listen, is it clickbait? Probably. Did I get scammed? No, I still paid full price for it. In all reality, saw it off. I don't know what to tell you. And with my load out of the way, let's bring it over to Goblin. Goblin, you want to show us what you got?
All right. So for mine, just went with the basic first kit. I just put it together based on what I'm used to. We wear blanket carriers at work, so it's a good feel. I can get behind the chest rig as you wear. This is what's nice about the Viper setup that I currently have, is I can take my different parts and pieces off of my clips and turn it into a chest rig. I have that ability, which is really nice and handy when, if it's a really hot day or something like that and I don't want to run a sweatshirt with a plate carrier, I can run a t-shirt with a chest rig or like a fin sweatshirt or something like that. Starting off, just a regular baseball cap, just plain black. Depending on the day, I'll run a black one, or depending on ACU or whatnot. Just depends what I'm in the mood for, really.
Yeah, it's fair. Dress for you. 90% of Airsoft's looking cool.
Exactly, right?
That's a fact. Keep looking at the monitor, not the camera.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
Yeah. So today I left my ears at home because I don't know where they went. So I have basically off-brand.
They're Earmore M23s.
Yeah. They're kind of like a knockoff contacts, but not quite.
Kind of.
Yeah. They work. They do the same thing. They work for comms. They run comms, as you can see. I got my PTT right here. We run comms, and it's really nice being able to hear things whenever I take my headphones off and not have my ears ring, because people throw grenades in shipping containers, and that's not fun.
No, it's not.
Especially being one of those people who has a hard case grenade. It's really fun.
You're an ass for that.
Hey, it works.
It does.
It does. So, yeah, for the most part, I run Viper. I've got Viper boots, Viper chest rig, / this is the double set, which is the plate carrier, which can transfer over to the chest rig. My main rifle is the same one
I don't think we've actually ever covered this on the channel before. We have not,
because my first one was my pistol.
Yeah, your first ever, yeah.
My first one was my pistol that I ever had. So this is my G&G Combat Machine Firehawk. I really like it. It's very compact, which I like. I like to run like a PDW style setup. I've got the collapsible buttstock, which I really like. I've got a What brand is this one again?
It's a Matrix M68.
Yeah. So basically a knockoff of
M68.
Yeah. M68.
From
red dot.
Endpoint.
Red dot.
Yep.
Red/green dot. That I've.
Does it have green?
Yeah. This is one you gave me. This was I was about to go to. It was so graciously donated to me by no one in particular here. As well as the suppressor. We got that one from your Mox
Only
suppressor.
Airsoft.
Mox suppressor. No, you gave me this.
I gave you the foregrip.
No, I got the foregrip. You gave me the suppressor.
No, because that could be seen. I got this from BSA. You bought this from Only Airsoft. I know what I'm talking about. I might have a shit memory, but I can remember that.
All right, I could have swore I bought this from Only Airsoft.
Nope.
But all right, yeah. So, Mox suppressor is what? Umbrella Academy? No.
No, it's Special Forces laser cut.
It's a tin
It's
can.
a mock suppressor that
It's a
makes it
Mox.
look cool.
Yeah.
No one likes the Firehawk muzzle brake.
It does have an iconic sound to it, which can be both helpful in the field, but also gives you away really easily.
Pros and cons. Pros and cons.
The same with yours though. Yours has an iconic zip sound to it whenever you fire.
Every
which
single
I can
different
pick out.
every different brand of airsoft, really replica, always has their own different sound. Crytek
Yeah.
has their own sound. KDW has their own sound. It just depends on what's inside of them.
Yeah, exactly. But it kind of gets rid of that giant 3-inch duckbill thing that they've stuck on the end. Which
It's like the choke was put on the wrong side of the barrel.
Yeah, I took it off and my barrel was this much shorter than I thought it was.
That way you know he's not overcompensating for nothing.
I will shoot you right here on camera. Anyway, okay. Yeah, so I run right now KWA MS 120s. I run 4 of them right now, along with the regular G&G high cap one that they give you straight out of the box, which is actually a really nice mag. It runs really well.
Rubberized.
Yep, rubberized grip.
Be careful when it fitting in when putting it in other mag pouches because it can and will get stuck.
Yeah, it's a little bit fatter than normal mag, so it's
Not
difficult.
S-Tac friendly.
Yes, it does like try to get stuck and does not like come out sometimes. Anyway, moving around. I'm not even gonna touch on that. Yeah.
My bad.
No. So I've got a Viper 1 as well. We get all of our stuff at Only Airsoft. Don't we?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I was gracious enough to start sort of outsourcing. So I'm the one that got Goblin into Airsoft.
Still don't know why I let you talk me into that.
Well, look at you now.
Yeah, look at me now. I'm poor.
Broker than before.
Severely. Anyway.
So
yeah.
a lot of our stuff is from Only Airsoft. Only Airsoft does have their. Is it Novridge? No.
No.
What's the town called? What's it from? Snederton?
Snetterton.
Sneezerton. What he said. It has a store that's relatively close to us, and it's also right across the street from battle stations,
Where we play most of the time.
where we've always played.
Their current site, battle stations, because they're about to move.
They are about to move.
This coming Saturday will be the last game that they play.
Yep.
Right? Because they canceled last weekend.
Yes, because of the
weather.
Storm Eunice.
Yes. So anyway, moving on. So Viper, pretty much. I also have the backpack portion that's mollied on. I run my columns up through there, and I've got my Baofeng in the back.
So this is actually a replica of the Haley Strategic DCR3 R Heavy, I think.
You know more about this than I do.
I just know
it's Viper.
I can just splurt out names. I don't even know if that was correct.
I just know it's Viper.
And then on the back here, twist. And then on the back, this is actually the same, not the exact same, but the same of the flat pack that I've actually shoved into the buckles of my Emerson Microfight. So we're both running the same back panel. It's just he's actually using it as it should, and I'm shoved buckles where they shouldn't belong.
Yeah, mine's actually connected where it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Pretty much.
And then you got danglers. You got a dangler too.
I do have a dangler, which is very.
What do you use the dangler for? There's a lot of different uses. What do you use yours for?
Right now, mine is flashlight storage because I had a flashlight on here, but then when we played,
Oh, that's right.
yeah, because we played night games with it, and then I took it off because during the day because it was just too big. And I also put my grenade, my hard
that's
case
right.
grenade.
Yeah.
I tossed it in here. It's not in here right now because obviously reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Because where we're at, I can't, go out and set it off and whatnot, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, don't want that to happen. But yeah, it's a Viper dangler for pouch. I think I got all this in one set, really.
Yeah.
It was just, it all came
You bought it
together.
all at once.
Yeah, it was really nice. I really like it. On my side here, I've got my Army Armament R501 2011. I really like it. I'm running my extended mag on it right now. This is actually my second one I have.
Yeah, you broke the first one.
I broke the first one and my stock mag too. They both did the same thing. Just lazy. Anyway, moving on. These are my Jack Pike. What did he say? Jack Pike Marpat?
No, it's some weird. It's a UK camo.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how. It's their own sort of camo, the same way that Cryptek.
Yeah.
But is to Cryptek.
Yeah, I got these at Only Airsoft. They're the Jack Pike brand. Not exactly sure what the...
Drunk?
No.
What was that?
There's an edge there. These are the Jack Pikes. I love these things. These things are super comfortable. I will, depending on the day, if I pull them out straight out of the drawer, I'll wear them around the house because they're so comfy. They're like windbreaker style fabric on the outside, and then they're like the felt on the inside.
That water resistant kind of rain jacket sort of material.
They've got the mesh inserts in different places. I think that they're in the back above the waistband too.
In the same sort of places that Cry has their G3s elastic.
Just basically, yeah, it's elastic so you don't like
where all the movements are.
Exactly.
Gives that extra little bit of movement for all the awkward positions
Exactly.
Airsoft game might find you in.
Yeah, because I've been in a full squat leaning over one side shooting, and I haven't had any issues with these.
Comes with the game.
Yep. And then my boots that I wear that I run are my Viper tactical boots. Really, they're just tactical boots. They're really comfortable. I really like them. I got them. It's like, sure, we'll run these and see how they go. And they're the ones I've had ever since. And I really like them. So yeah.
So those are
that's pretty much it. Other than my sweatshirt that I don't have. This is another Viper black sweatshirt.
Yeah. One of the Velcro on the sides.
Maybe I should get sponsored from Viper. I run a lot of Viper shirts.
It's a good starting company. It's a great starting company. The same way that Emerson or Matrix is to a lot of starting off airsofters in the U.S. as well. That's their kind of neutral, and Viper Tactical is in England as Matrix and Emerson is to the U.S.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't had any issues with my stuff so far. So
none of mine either.
The biggest issue I have is forgetting my stuff at home. So I mean, that's my own fault. Yeah. Yeah, like my ears. But no.
So yeah, so those are our setups.
Oh, what about eyes? We didn't go for eyes.
Wear eye protection.
Eye pro. Yeah.
Wear eye protection. Always wear protection.
Okay.
Both mouth and eyes. I run a Delta mic version 1 face pro. It did just come out with version 2. I'm excited to test it, but there's not need for me to replace my current one. You run a One Tigress half face mesh mask where it's only here and then the fabric's on the sides.
Yep.
Great piece of kit there as well.
What do you use for eye pro?
I use Oakley M frames with the Helo kit inside.
Yeah.
You run
the
Safe Face.
Yep, the Safe Face.
Safe Face. I think they're skateboarder goggles originally, but they're
tempered
a lot of
stuff.
Yep, they're legal for airsoft.
Yeah. They're actually, I have not had any issues with them fogging, really. The biggest issue I have with fogging is my lens, my inserts that I have.
Yeah.
That I need to get rid of and get contacts. Jesus. Because that's a pain.
Could have ordered them.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, I still need to get an optometry to get my prescription done.
Anyway.
Sidetrack. But yeah, eye pro is very important.
Always wear eye pro. Face pro is highly recommended, especially the lower profile versions. I know Matrix also has one. I know.
Unless you want to be missing teeth, of course.
Listen, I got a 2-shot at once. It's fine. It was super glued back in within 30 minutes. So that does it for our loadouts. If y'all have any more videos, gameplay is soon to come. More shooting content and more content.
We're playing tomorrow.
Exactly. Yeah, we're super excited for that. We are playing it only at battle stations tomorrow. So yeah, more content will be on its way. Thanks for watching.